welcome back. So last time I had covered bits and pieces of Mangalore, and yeah, I wanted to give the complete information on the coastal Karnataka, but I wanted to do the stretch from Mangalore until Karwar, but I had to cut short my trip. So nevertheless, I've covered some of the bits, and I've done until up to Udupi. So the next trip I'll be doing it from Kundapur and up to Karwar. So that might be probably in October or November. So let's see. And see, we are all aware this is a beautiful belt what we have in Karnataka. It's a coastal Karnataka belt, and most of us are already aware of the places and have probably already visited these places. So some of the places might have been missed out, like the Kapu Beach lighthouse, and we are all aware in Udupi people do visit the very famous Sri Krishna temple, but there are other temples which are ancient and also known for its mythological powers. So some of it might have been missed out. So I'll be touching few of this, not all of it. So some of the beaches, some of the good food places where you can try out a nice seafood. So stay tuned, guys.
Let me in or let me go. Honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly.
And guys, you won't believe the kind of view I'm getting here. Just have a look.
Burned 100 times I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone.
I'm here at Panambur Beach. Apparently, due to COVID reasons, they're not letting anybody inside, but they have given some buffer zone, as you can see, with a rope tied, and beyond the rope people cannot go. This is definitely a beautiful beach. So probably one can plan after some time, maybe after October or something. The sand is fine and the beach is stretched over kilometers. Friends, I'm having my breakfast. I've come down to Udupi, and there is this Durga Parmeshwari temple. So I've come to visit this temple. It's very famous, apparently known for fulfilling all your wishes. So it's just a faith and belief, and it's known for the power of the goddess here. It's an ancient temple. They have redone it recently. So I've come here to seek blessing of goddess. Stay tuned. I'll be showing you more such places. Stay tuned, guys. This morning I have come down to the Kapu beach to have a look of the beach, and apparently the lighthouse here is very famous. Not sure why, so let's kind of find out. Now that's the Kapu beach, and why is it famous? Yes, for this lighthouse. So it's really so scenic and beautiful. You know, unless you visit it, you will not believe it. There's a nice seating area, so we can sit for a while and enjoy the shore. So this is the lighthouse. It's constructed upon a rock, and the view from there is apparently very good. View from the top. A very beautiful place, my friends. You can go all the way down. Now that's the Kapu beach, and why is it famous? Yes, for this lighthouse. So apparently this is why this beach is so beautiful. A very scenic place. The entrance, the Giri Manjas. To try one of the best messes in Mangalore. It's a very narrow lane. I just somehow got a parking for my car. I had to request, the resident out here if he could allow me to park there. So this place is since almost 1960 and known for its tawa fish. I'm really excited. And the name of the place is Giri Manja Mess. I'll be showing you the place. So let's see how it is. How the place looks. They have sitting all over here. This is the menu. It's an old house which has been converted into a restaurant. Something like the Shivaji Mess in Bangalore.